Blue Ivy Carter was born into global fame, but her story has never been simply about being the daughter of two of the world's most powerful entertainers. From the moment she entered the world on January 7, 2012, Blue Ivy became part of one of the most closely watched families in modern celebrity culture. As the first child of music icons Beyoncé and Jay-Z, her life was destined to attract attention. Yet what makes Blue Ivy's journey particularly fascinating is how early she has begun transforming inherited fame into her own emerging identity. For many celebrity children, public recognition comes passively. Their names generate interest because of their parents, but few begin shaping their own legacy at such a young age. Blue Ivy, however, has steadily evolved from famous child to young public figure with measurable influence in entertainment, fashion, and cultural branding. Her journey is not simply about privilege, it is increasingly about positioning. From birth, Blue Ivy existed within extraordinary circumstances. Her parents are not just entertainers. They are business moguls whose combined influence spans music, fashion, sports, film, and billion-dollar corporate ventures. Growing up within this environment exposed Blue Ivy to elite creative spaces, strategic branding, and global visibility from the earliest stages of life. Her upbringing has been shaped by both immense luxury and deliberate protection. Despite constant public curiosity, Beyoncé and Jay-Z have historically maintained tight control over their children's visibility, balancing selective exposure with privacy. This strategic parenting approach has allowed Blue Ivy to experience public life gradually, rather than being overwhelmed by it. Financially, Blue Ivy's life began on an unprecedented level. As the daughter of parents whose combined wealth exceeds billions, she was born into extraordinary financial security. Luxury homes, private travel, elite education, designer fashion, and global cultural access have been standard elements of her upbringing. Yet beyond inherited wealth, Blue Ivy's own brand has already begun generating independent value. Remarkably, Blue Ivy made entertainment history at an exceptionally young age. In 2012, shortly after her birth, her cries were featured on her father Jay-Z's song Glory, making her one of the youngest people ever credited on a Billboard charting song. This symbolic debut introduced her to the entertainment industry almost immediately. As she grew older, her presence became increasingly intentional. Blue Ivy has appeared at major public events, award shows, and high-profile performances alongside her parents. One of the most defining developments in her young career came through her involvement in Beyoncé's creative projects. Blue Ivy's vocal contribution to Brown Skin Girl, a standout track from Beyoncé's The Lion King, The Gift, marked a significant milestone. The song celebrated Black beauty, identity, and empowerment, and Blue Ivy's participation elevated her from celebrity child to award-winning contributor. Her work on the track earned her prestigious accolades, including industry recognition that positioned her as one of the youngest major award recipients in entertainment history. This moment demonstrated something important. Blue Ivy was not merely being presented as a child of fame. She was beginning to establish her own artistic presence. Her performances during Beyoncé's live tours further amplified this evolution. Public appearances on stage showcased confidence, professionalism, and an early comfort within elite performance spaces. While still very young, Blue Ivy displayed discipline and stage presence that suggested intentional grooming for high-level public life. Fashion has also become a major component of her identity. Blue Ivy has consistently appeared in luxury designer clothing, exclusive events, and carefully curated public imagery. Given her mother's profound influence in fashion and branding, Blue Ivy has naturally emerged as a youth fashion icon. This positioning carries enormous financial potential. Children of major celebrities often become powerful brand assets, but Blue Ivy's profile may be uniquely valuable due to the extraordinary scale of the Carter family empire. Between entertainment royalties, trust funds, brand equity, intellectual property, and future business opportunities, Blue Ivy's estimated net worth by 2026 is often projected in the tens to hundreds of millions when accounting for assets, trust structures, and brand valuation. Some estimates place her direct and indirect financial value even higher, though much remains private due to family discretion. Her lifestyle reflects a level of privilege few people globally experience. Blue Ivy has access to private jets, luxury estates, elite schools, global travel, exclusive fashion, high-security privacy, world-class mentorship. Yet perhaps the most powerful aspect of her upbringing is not wealth alone, it is access. Blue Ivy is growing up surrounded by leaders in music, business, film, art, and fashion. This kind of exposure provides developmental advantages that extend beyond money, giving her first-hand understanding of empire building from childhood. Importantly, Beyoncé and Jay-Z appear deeply intentional about legacy. Their family brand is not built solely on fame, but on ownership, cultural impact, and strategic generational wealth. Blue Ivy is positioned not just to inherit success, but to potentially expand it. As she matures, several future pathways appear possible: music, acting, fashion, business ventures, philanthropy, media production, brand leadership. Whether Blue Ivy ultimately chooses entertainment, entrepreneurship, or another avenue entirely, her foundation is unusually powerful. Culturally, Blue Ivy also occupies a significant symbolic role. As the daughter of two Black global powerhouses, she represents modern Black excellence, generational wealth, and strategic family empire building on a global stage. Her public presence carries social significance beyond celebrity. Her parents' emphasis on empowerment, cultural pride, and excellence will likely continue shaping her development. At the same time, Blue Ivy faces unique pressures. Growing up under intense public scrutiny can create enormous challenges. Every appearance, achievement, or misstep is amplified globally. Navigating identity under such conditions requires exceptional guidance, which her family appears committed to providing. Privacy remains one of her greatest assets. Unlike many celebrity children overexposed to media, Blue Ivy's public image remains carefully managed. This controlled visibility preserves both mystique and long-term strategic value. From a business perspective, this is highly significant. Scarcity often increases brand power. Blue Ivy's selective public exposure ensures that each appearance or project carries amplified attention. Looking forward, her long-term financial trajectory could become historic. Given her parents' empire, her own early achievements, and her positioning within entertainment and business ecosystems, Blue Ivy may eventually become one of the most influential celebrity heirs of her generation. But perhaps what makes her story most fascinating is that it is still only beginning. At an age when most children are focused solely on school and personal growth, Blue Ivy is already navigating public performance, luxury branding, cultural symbolism, award-winning projects, massive inherited wealth, global visibility. This combination makes her one of the most uniquely positioned young figures in modern celebrity history. Her journey is not simply about being born rich. It is about how legacy is cultivated, how influence is structured, how empire evolves across generations. Blue Ivy Carter represents a rare fusion of inherited power and emerging personal identity. She stands at the intersection of celebrity, business, culture, and future generational wealth. As she continues to grow, the world will likely witness not just the daughter of Beyoncé and Jay-Z, but potentially the rise of a major force in her own right. Whether through music, fashion, entrepreneurship, or entirely new ventures, Blue Ivy's foundation is already stronger than most public figures ever achieve, and she is only getting started. Thank you for watching this deep dive into Blue Ivy Carter's personal life, family empire, career beginnings, lifestyle, and extraordinary net worth potential. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more in-depth stories on powerful celebrity legacies and rising icons.